have to turn it down a little more, Mel.
Stop touching
There,
it.
that's good.
It's overrated.
Yeah, I heard you didn't work all that hard when you did work.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I worked hard for my money.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I heard you worked hard at whining.
Nah,
Yeah,
never whined.
you're a big moaner at work.
No.
Too hot, too cold, too sticky.
No.
Too outside, too many people, too bright, too dark, too light.
Yeah.
That comes with age.
Yeah, it does.
So what was Johnny
All the
born at
grumpy old
100?
man syndrome. We all get it.
Evening, gents.
Evening, Jamie.
Hello.
How was your Friday, sir?
Glad it's over. At least to this part.
Are you guys getting any of that snowstorm up there or no?
No, we're just getting 5-10 centimeters each day. Nothing too much.
That's all I'm getting here, but somehow I'm in this bubble that's not getting the rest of it. Everybody else is getting walloped. There's a couple of places they're only about 15 miles north of me and got 10 foot. It doesn't even seem real to me because it's like, I'm looking outside. It's like, yeah, you got a little snow here, a little snow there, but
No, it's been not bad here.
You guys stay a little bit warmer being on the ocean side anyway, or no?
Usually, yeah.
We get a lot of the lake effect snow coming off Lake Erie in Ontario when the lakes are warm, which they are really warm right now compared to normal.
Yeah. We're getting a little bit of a cold snap here now, like it's -7, but I think I felt like -20 something here today with the wind chill.
I was going to say, we've been so close to the coast, the wind would be pretty savage. Like, you get cold wind off the ocean.
Yeah. But you do in more Halifax than us. They get warmer because the Atlantic pulls the warm currents up along the seaboard, so it doesn't get quite as cold there. Which one are you taking, Doc? And I'll take the other.
First place, taking them both.
Got them both on course play.
Yeah. Doesn't work with multiple tools very well. I know that big fields it doesn't work very well anyway. It seems to have a distance issue. If it gets too far away from the harvester, it says, yeah.
So course play is taking the grain carts or just the harvesters?
Well, we had it on both, but probably that you're here, it would be best if you just took care of the both combines. I think one human could definitely outdo 2 course plays any day.
I guess 2 humans can't.
No. No, that I'm not driving that one.
So why are you sitting in the damn tractor?
Well, I'm just watching what's happening.
Jesus. Automation.
I'm going back to my... I'm plowing. Going back to that. The sorghum harvest has been taken over by Jamie.
Sorry, when I saw Doc in the tractor, I thought Doc was in a tractor.
I was in it. I just wasn't driving it. I was just watching it.
Uh-huh.
Easy. You got upset with Gizmo for doing that before. Just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. I'm just watching it.
No.
No, just leave it.
No, because he was the overloader was trying to unload the combine, and he kept driving the truck underneath the pipe.
Oh.
Meanwhile, I was in the overloader trying to get the offset set correctly so that it wouldn't keep backing up, and I got all that fixed. I was trying to adjust the settings, and he keeps pulling underneath the combine, unloading it, and the overloader wouldn't go over and do its thing.
I didn't want to do its thing.
That's why I was getting irritated, because I was trying to adjust course play's overloader so it would unload the combine, and he's over there messing me up.
Ah. Bloody hell, Gizmo.
Well, yeah. He doesn't really use course play, so he doesn't understand the whole frustrating process to make the thing work. I mean, it works. It does, it'll really work, but you gotta spend some time with it.
Uh-huh.
And I've also found that the first time you start using, whatever type of machine, it doesn't work very well at all anyway. No, so the more I use an overloader, like if I use an overloader on the same field 3-4 times, it starts working a lot better.
Yeah, well, that's the way Giants have made their high work. And course play does use Giants high work. That's how
the more
they
you
made
use,
the more you use it, the more it gets
battery
better at
goes.
that job. And that field gets to know that field. And the same with, using the Giant's hide worker to, say, empty a silo and take it to a sell point. The first time it goes there, it's absolutely nightmarishly hoped. But the more you tell it to do it, if you're patient with it, it learns the course. And it'll drive there without any incident, going smoothly around corners, not getting stuck in him. But the first time, no. Get it. A lot of people don't understand that. They just rant on about how Giant's hide worker was crap, but they only used it once to do one job. Yeah, it's crap. It's got to learn its job.
Well, let's say I keep going back to when I'm playing on console, which the only thing I got on console for hired worker was go to. It would go to a point, and it would do field work, and that was kind of it. You didn't really get any of the other stuff you get on PC with it. And the more you hit the go to button, you know, set a destination, send it there, the better it would get. The fieldwork thing, I would try to send it to a point to do fieldwork, and it always started the fieldwork position in a weird angle, and it never would work. Even though the fields are square, it would come into the field square, it would start at a 45-degree angle or something, and it would just, you know. I tried to figure out how to make that work, and finally I just gave up, and I said, send it to the point. When it gets there, I'll know. I can pop over there and set up the normal hired worker for it. But a couple of times I made it work correctly, but that was about it. It's probably like, 10% of the time.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about this plow, but I am lagging like crazy with this plow.
It's not the plow. It's
Are you
course
sure?
play.
Oh, okay.
Every time course play has an issue, like it's saying it's finished work, I've got a massive lag. Every time it says I need to be unloaded, massive lag.
I'm still lagging.
Yeah, now it's lagging again. Because it's finished work. Terrible. I save it.
I'm back.
So,
Welcome back,
mate.
buddy.
Welcome back.
Well, I can't drive like this.
Yeah, no. Making it hard. Lagging out completely.
Oh. What?
Hey,
You are?
yeah, of course, plays haven't fit.
Having a what? A fit?
A fit, yeah.
Well, it's not affecting mine.
Okay.
Because you're not doing anything.
Lovely. Bloody hell, that's a bit rough.
I'm treading like it's going out of fashion, mate.
Bloody oath. I see that.
In between emptying the truck.
So that field's pretty much done, is it? If one of them are finished.
It's got like
Yeah, it's
4
pretty
passes
much
on
done.
one.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna be done shortly with the plowed field here.
Good. That can be limed. Field 50. You're on 50. aren't you?
Lime?
Yeah.
I'm not liming.
Well, someone
He's
could
got a
lime it.
special truck.
Somebody else can do that white work. Fine. You don't need no lime here.
Bit like a busman's holiday, isn't it, Johnny?
Uh-huh.
Well, I got to keep going though, because I got to start plowing this hayfield under.
No, you're not. You're not plowing field 51.
Yeah, huh?
No. The
Moving
harvesters hate it.
right down the line.
No,
The
the
harvesters
harvesters hate it. Don't plough this field. We planted grass in here because the harvesters couldn't handle it.
Oh, what the?
Harvesters couldn't-
It's got posts in it. It's got a weird angle on that corner that the harvesters just can't do.
Well,
And there's
sell the
bloody
frickin'
power
thing.
poles all over it. Why would I sell it? It's attached to
Just
the
sell it.
farm. It's attached to
No.
the farm.
A hayfield attached to the farm is useless up here when our cows are at the other side of the map.
No,
Sell the
it's
cow
not.
area down there, and then let's put the cows up here.
Where are you going to put them up here on top of the mountain?
Yeah, right on top of Field 51.
Oh, that'd be a great spot.
It will be right by the gate.
Cost about
Sounds of music.
$2.5 million
Theme tune going.
in what's the name? In Ledley. No. And there will soon
Oh.
be a road down to the other farm, which is about a 2-minute trip.
Just sell the
Road
frickin'
down.
thing.
A road down to the other farm.
Yeah. From
It'll
here
be
to
a
the cow farm.
2-minute trip.
Yeah. It's when your log cutting prowess comes into play.
Oh, is that what you was on about?
Yeah.
We got to cut through a forest
Yeah.
to make a shortcut.
Yeah.
I don't know why we just don't buy, 104, well, 100 to 104, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104.
Oh, probably will. Why am I not picking up? And fuck me, flipped it
Well,
up.
we'll start by selling 51.
I don't want to sell any of the fields up here. I've already sold
Wow.
about 3 of them up here already.
Well, get rid of it. If you can only put grass on it, it's useless. Get rid of it.
It's only one field that'll only do grass. Can
All
do
right.
other things on it. We could put corn on it and use the chopper. But
You
I
got
don't
one-
want to do that.
Why? Because you want to haul the grass all the way down to the dairy?
Yeah, I love hauling grass. It's my
Oh,
favourite job.
oh,
Zach,
God, you just hate your life.
mate, you're welcome to, there's like 6 farms on this map. You're welcome to go make your own farm and do it the way you want.
No, it's fine. I'll just plow under the grass I don't want to do. Great.
I
Plow it
want to
under.
do that.
Fine.
This is a great
I don't-
grass. Has good yield.
Yeah. Gizmo, what's your top speed up that hill with that tether?
9
Yeah, it's bloody good.
kilometers. 9
Yeah,
kilometers.
9 kilometres. Bloody good.
I've done there. I've only got one more.
What are you doing in kilometers?
Because I'm trying to tie up with Johnny.
Oh,
Or I was trying to tie up with Johnny, and I just left it.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
forever.
Jamie's
how
probably
fast are you
kilometres
going?
too.
Oh, I'm doing 10 kilometres. What's that? Fuck's sake, what's that? That's real measurement. That's what that is. But,
British map. It's miles per hour.
I don't.
Yep.
I don't know why the Brits haven't converted over kilometers like the rest of the world, especially being in Europe.
Oh, I used to be mile per hour here, but since we changed,
Yeah,
it's been
they
good.
still drive on the wrong side of the road too.
No,
No, we don't.
we drive on the right
We
side
don't
of the
vote it
road.
on that one. No.
No, we drive on the right. You drive on the left.
We drive on the
Yeah,
right.
which is the right side of the road.
Yeah.
No, you drive on the wrong side of the road.
No.
Uh,
It's funny though, isn't it? You used to drive on the same side as we did. It was Henry Ford that decided, I'm going to make everybody drive on the other side of the road.
yeah.
Was it really?
No,
Yes. Yes,
Yes,
it was. You used to drive on this side of the road,
Yeah.
the way we did. Then Hitler sympathiser Henry Ford said, no, we're going to make everyone do what we want, because it's the Nazi way.
What, they built right-hand drive cars
Yeah,
from that day on?
yeah.
I didn't know that, John.
No,
He's a
ours
good
are
man.
left-hand drive cars.
I know someone like Sweden or someone overnight changed from right to
Yeah,
left.
yep.
But
And
then
there's a
I can
video.
understand.
There's
But I can
videos and pictures
understand
on
that.
it of it. It was
I can
fucking
understand
funny.
that because they're on the continent. You know, they would be going a lot of places that were driving on the other side of the road.
Yeah, it was bloody funny. You should see
But
some
from
of the
us,
pictures. Bloody
from our
classic.
point of view, we're an island. We
Yeah.
just do our thing.
Yep.
So are we. We're an island. We do our thing.
Isn't that Ireland?
And I wouldn't have thought many people.
We're not an island. What do you call us then? We're surrounded by sea. There's no other country here. No other country, no other
I wouldn't have
province.
thought that
I thought
there'd
you were
be any.
Whereas America has got two countries, other countries attached to it. We have no other country.
You're right there, John.
Yeah. Yeah,
We're an island.
you're a continent
Yeah.
and a country.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We're a country, we're a continent, we're on an island. I think it's the biggest in the world.
It is.
Biggest island
don't
in the
think-
world. Yeah, I wouldn't
I
surprise
don't think it's an island if it's a continent.
Huh?
It can't be an
Still an
island if you're a
island because it's
continent.
surrounded by water.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's no
Yeah,
other continent.
Madagascar's an island, and it's a
Yeah.
country.
There's no other
Yeah.
continent that is
Yeah, but Madagascar's
not
not
attached
a
to
continent.
another, not attached
No,
to another country.
We're not attached to another country or anything by land.
Japan's an island.
No, because you
Yeah.
said
Zealand's
7
an
of the 10
island.
most deadliest things on that continent, and nobody wants to be there.
Oh, we love them.
I know.
We tame them as pets, give them names.
This is just a poisonous steak. Let me let it outside. It just needs a drink.
Question. Sorghum, cellar
I think
store.
I'm being,
Selling,
Well,
selling.
I think I'm being dumped. Why
Yeah.
can't I jump through? Who's in the truck?
I am.
Right, okay. Why can't I get out of it then?
Try pressing A.
Hey,
You're in the
No.
truck and you can't get out.
I'm
of
not
it.
in the truck. Jamie's in the truck. He's trying to roll it.
Oh, is he?
Oh, hang on. No.
Nudge, nudge, nudge. Come on.
Oh, you've had a busy week, Jamie.
Yeah, we've been busy. We've sold a ton of salt and stuff this week with all
Oh,
the
yeah.
weather we've
Oh,
had.
right. Yeah, with all the weather, yeah.
Gone through probably tractor trailer load of salt from our store this week.
Right.
Okay.
You can't buy it before winter. You have to buy it when winter arrives. It's the only way it works.
Yeah.
Just like buying an umbrella. You don't buy one till you pay.
But if you go to the store right now and you try to buy any warm clothing, they'll sell you swimsuits.
Yep.
Jamie, you're having a bit of trouble there, aren't you?
We got out. Little tug, little push.
I went to get some new winter gloves, and the only thing they had was on clearance. They're trying to get rid of. Thankfully they had some in my size, but it's like you don't have any winter gloves in stock during winter.
Yeah. Otherwise, they'd be summer socks, wouldn't they? Not winter socks. We have summer
Yeah.
socks here and winter socks.
You know, if there's a different key override, but usually I can click my center roller button mouse to get like my cursor control. But I'm not getting that tonight.
Huh?
Centre button there. What you mean for course placing?
Yeah, like normally if I press my roller button on my mouse, if I press it, it gives me my mouse to control the actual pointer, not moving around the screen.
Courseplay overrides that because Courseplay's default is the right mouse button to enable the cursor. You're not getting that either?
No, I'm getting that one to do that, but that's strange. I have mine mapped, maybe just because it's on the different save. Mine's mapped on the roller button. I use that to get it.
Yeah, well, maybe your key bindings have changed when you load it. Does happen. Key bindings change.
Yeah.
When
Well,
people
there's that update the other day.
Yeah, that could have upset your key binding. I know Brummy used to have to do it nearly every bloody week. Oh, nothing works. Why? I don't know. What'd you change? Nothing. Okay. Oh, it's
Was
my
it
key
night?
binding.
Was it 19 every time the game updated? It wiped his key binding.
Yeah, he wiped his whole key bindings. Had to redo his key bindings. Said, mate, yeah, redo your key bindings, then save them.
Yeah. Save
Oh,
the XML somewhere.
then you don't have to go through, because he has, his steering wheel pedals and the center console with all the buttons on it, key mapping and his gear lever and, like I used to have, and you've got a lot of combinations there that you can change things to, plus the buttons on your wheel. It takes you forever to map them all. Save the bloody thing. Oh, I never thought of that. Okay. Good idea. Yeah. A lot of people were having trouble. I can't remember if it was 19 or which game version it was. Nearly every time they loaded the game up, the key bindings would be white.
19.
Was it 19? Was it?
Yeah, well, because 19's when I bought my steering wheel and the joystick and all that, and I was all ready, and I was all set to have all that, and I couldn't make it work, so I gave up on it and went back to the Xbox controller.
Oh, yeah.
Been like that ever since. Yeah, because I would get it all set, and then I couldn't get it to work, and they had all kinds of driver issues and compatibility issues with it.
Right.
I couldn't make the joystick. Yeah, I couldn't have the joystick and the steering wheel have the same function.
Yep.
I couldn't have two different buttons on each one and do the same thing.
Oh, okay. That's a shame.
Yeah, it drove me nuts. Because it's like, I can't remember what I wanted, but I wanted something on the steering wheel, but I wanted the same button also on the joystick.
Right.
It had to do with the logging. When you're in logging equipment, that key binding I wanted on the joystick, but when I was running normal tractors, I wanted it on the steering wheel.
Yeah, well, Ice used to have two joysticks and his steering wheel.
Yep.
And console and everything. When he drove forklifts and wheel loaders or any of the logging equipment, he used basically his joystick, like you do on a real excavator or a real, wheel loader and stuff that doesn't have a wheel. And that worked all right. He had all three configured. They worked pretty good.
Yeah, but that wasn't early in 19 when I was having all the troubles, because he quit playing because he couldn't get all what Because that's his setup in 17. He couldn't get it to work in 19, and he quit playing because of it too.
No, he quit playing because of all the errors.
Well,
Couldn't handle it anymore.
that was just one of the problems. 19 was a disaster.
At the
22
beginning, it ended up
22
being
was
good.
flawless when it came. The last year of 19 was awesome.
Yeah.
And 22 came in pretty much right there. It stayed there. It didn't have any of the problems, but they didn't
No.
reinvent the wheel like they did in 19.
Yeah, they tried to do too much, and I know.
Well,
Which they couldn't do.
they tried to do too much in too little time.
Yeah. Well, they were rushed
But
by the
now that
wonderful
they're
company that ran them.
now that they're self-publishing, they're not going to release another game until they're ready to
No.
release it. And I think we're as a consumer, we're going to get a lot better product from them.
That publisher, whatever they're called, I can't remember their name. I can
Focus.
see it. What?
Focus.
Focus, that's
Yep.
right. They've stuffed up
Entertainment,
many games. Many games that have been backed by Focus have been completely destroyed. They move in,
'cause they're
take
just-
over a game, tell them to do this, that, this, something else, and it stuffs the game up.
Well, because they're
And when the
they're
game
just,
fails, they leave and move on to the next victim. It's like they're a game destroyer company, not a publishing company.
Maybe they're run by
well,
governments.
Probably.
they're just sucking the money out of
That's
the
what they're doing. They're moving
product.
from franchise to franchise, game developer to game developer, just sucking as much money as they can, and then dumping them, moving on.
Because when 22 came out, it came out with another big title game, and there was like 3 times as many people playing Farm Sim on servers as there was this other really popular game. I mean,
Yeah.
it's an incredible, whoever would have thought farming simulator would be such a huge market,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bet Giants
But-
thought it was big.
No, I mean, but it appeals to people that want to play a game and don't want to run around killing people all the time.
It does too, but in multiplayer it's fun because you have that interaction.
I spent a lot of
Trying
time
different
running around
things.
killing people,
I used to.
But my eyes aren't as good, my reaction isn't good, and I don't like getting beat down by 12-year-olds.
Yeah, that was my killer too.
You know?
You'd log in, walk around the corner dead. So you'd respawn, walk around the corner dead. What the fuck?
Well, the funny part about it is that the games literally have become so much faster than they ever were. And I always thought it was a perception of me getting older, but it's not. Because I loaded up the original Halo 2 on the original Xbox, and I felt like I was in slow motion playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I'm playing the campaign, and the other funny part is, okay, Alfred, is how slow the game was.
Yeah.
I mean, your reloading time was in seconds, not milliseconds. You moved. There was no sprint or run. You moved really slow. So you had more time to react. And I think a lot of that was built into the game because the internet structure was not very good at that point in time in like 2000.
Not very good.
2004 when Halo 2 came out.
Yeah,
2005.
I used to play Halo 1 and original and 2. Good. I enjoyed Halo.
Oh, the original Halo, the campaign. I mean, it was so long.
Yeah, but it was awesome. Wow.
It was so long. And then Halo 2's campaign was really super short. And then after that, the campaign became like an afterthought of the game.
Yeah.
You didn't buy the
I
game.
I used to play a lot of the original Far Cry. The original Far Cry was great. just turning crap. Yeah. There's another one that's popular now too. It's about the 15th generation of it. It was really good too. But crap.
Well, like even a buddy of mine, we used to play Call of Duty World War II all the time.
Yeah.
But I always thought that was fast.
Oh yeah.
But he can't even play with his kids anymore on the newer ones because he's like, my eyes don't move that fast.
Yeah. My problem always was when I played multiplayer was my internet wasn't fast. Like most of the time back then when I tried multiplayer, I'd be dead before I'd even see the other guy.
Yeah.
It's just that I had too much lag. You can't play first-person shooters against people across the world when they've got 20 milliseconds and you've got 450.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of milliseconds difference. Like I say, I'd log in, go around the corner, no one there, but I'd be dead. Jeez.
Yeah, we used to have that problem when we play Halo late at night and the Japanese would be on.
Yeah.
But it worked both ways because you'd be walking along and you'd be dead and you'd see nobody in front of you. But then on other chances, you'd see another guy and you would just keep shooting him. They never shoot back until the last second, and that was their lag. So it worked both ways.
Yeah. Half-Life, that was another one. I enjoyed that.
I played that for a while.
Black Hawk Down was absolutely magnificent. Followed
Never played
the
that.
movie plot. Multiplayer. But again, you know, too many people with quicker internet than me. But Black Hawk Down, it wasn't so bad in multiplayer. The story was great, it was like the movie. But the multiplayer was fairly good because if you could get around the corner and hide down an alleyway and work your way up, you could find a really good sniper point, and you could snipe from up there until they, you know, found you. And they'd climb up and stand behind you for 5 minutes before you knew that they were even there. Do that a few times before they cottoned onto you and knew that's where you were heading, and they'd be waiting. Yeah, good.
The only game I ever beat 100%, like 100%, I beat everything in that game you could do, was Nintendo 64 James Bond's GoldenEye.
Yes, I played that.
I completely beat that game.
I don't know if I beat it or not, but I really enjoyed it. You could play that multiplayer too.
Yep, that was a multiplayer game. You could play it on a LAN server with up to 16 people.
Oh, I can't remember. I did play it a few times in multiplayer. I enjoyed it in single player. But anyway.
Well, the Nintendo 64 had you could put 4 controllers, and it would do a split screen on 4
I played it on
screens.
PC. I played it on PC. Yep, it was out on PC, mate.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, it probably was at that point.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's still my favorite game. First hours I put in the farm sim would probably debate that. I don't know. When I was a kid, me and my youngest brother and my dad every night after dinner would play 2 against 1. My dad and my little brother against me. James Bond, GoldenEye for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours every night. I beat it on every level, easy, medium, and hard. And then we got the booklet, because before, you know, the internet was full of everything. You had to get the booklet on the games, and they tell you where all the cheats were and all that. And you had to be a certain level on a certain hardness in a certain time to get a cheat code, and I got every single cheat code, and because it was a Nintendo, you couldn't cheat to get it. I completely beat it. The only game I've ever actually completely beaten, gotten everything you could do in that game. I wish I knew where that Nintendo was right now. That would have had my save game on it. Johnny, you gonna bail the sorghum or what?
Oh, well, maybe when I'm finished doing this. Need the money.
So you're just gonna sell all the bales?
Yep. All these hay bales are getting sold too. Don't need them. But I didn't want to wait for silage, because we need the silage bales we've got. I first thought, I'll sell all the silage bales we've got and we'll make more silage. And I thought, nah, we may be out a bit more.
What happened with all the silage you made before with the corn?
Huh? That's down in the shed.
Ah, shit.
I'm so confused.
So how was the
That's
short
right,
week,
but-
Gizmo?
A short week. This wasn't a short week.
I didn't have a short work.
I thought
I'm
you
off. I'm off for 7. I'm off for 7 days from Monday.
from Monday. I thought it was this Monday you were gone.
No. I've got 2 hours Monday morning, and then I'm off until Thursday week. So basically, 1st of Feb, I'll go back. That's going to be good.
Yeah.
And the weather's warming up as well. That should be just perfect.
You do know we own 2 balers, Doc?
Yeah.
Oh.
Still think I'm playing itself.
Huh?
This field ain't gonna plant itself.
What field?
The field ain't gonna plant.
Have you lined it?
No, you don't need lime.
Always lime it first.
Someone else can lime it. I don't like driving that thing.
Well, it needs to be limed before it's seeded.
You can lime it after I seed it.
No, don't do that. Line first, always.
Does it make a difference?
It does.
It'll burn
What?
the crop, won't it?
No.
Makes me happy. That's what it does.
Yeah, it makes Johnny happy. It tickles his pickle.
It does.
Tickles his pickle.
There's been too many times these fields have been planted and areas have been missed.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have big patches, long lines where there's no seed. It never got seeded. So I lime first. That way the seed that covers the lime, it's all planted. It's just a waste having a big field with strips in it that won't done.
Tell you what, Doc,
Block.
you put the combines and the auger wagons away. I got the crop all sold. And I'll take the lime truck out.
Well, I just moved the mother bin and all that to the next field.
I'll start harvesting that one.
And I can't because somebody went and slept while I was seeding last time. So half the crop is ready to harvest and the other spot is not.
No, they shouldn't have done that.
Oh.
Silly thing to do.
Are we keeping these hay bales or are we selling?
Sell them, mate. Sell. Just take them. I don't care the price. Just take them to the heating plant because you can just drive straight through the heating plant. It'll pull them straight off the trailer as you drive through. No stuffing around trying to get them off. Well, the money's getting up there. Good. You need to buy the field that's got the forest on it. Just long enough to cut a path through it. And then I'll sell it back. Plus that heat.
Not yet, bud.
Easy to get through.
Which field's that, Johnny? What
Which
number's
field?
that?
Well, it's got 2 gateways in it now. It's going to be field. Got it. Well, where is that? Come on. Update. Yeah.
This planter needs a fertilizer on it.
Field. Oh, 45. Oh, lot 45.
Lot 45. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
It's going to jump out for a second there, guys.
Jamie has left the server. Geez, you didn't
No.
last long, mate.
Oh.
Pulling a brummie on us.
Right. I can see lot 45.
The section that's got the forest in it. It's got fields in it too, but
Yeah, I can
just
see the
interested
section.
in the forest part. Cut a hole
So what
in it.
you're going to run through from like 26 all the way down to 51?
No. It comes in the edge of 77. There's a gate. I've made a gap in the hedge, and then on the top.
I'm talking about plot. I'm talking about plot, John.
Yeah, well, the plot itself is all that.
But what you're going to do, you're going to come through 77 into that plot.
Yeah, and then
then run around and come out on the bend.
All right, let me
come
back.
out right there, just above field 9. What's the field 105? And then the road will run down the edge of 105 on the forest side of it. So it's not a straight path. It's basically come straight, go in from the top of 77 corner, where it's up against 76 and 77. I'll show you anyway when you're ready.
So you're not going to go to the right of 103?
103.
To the left of 103, rather, and then come out on that bend?
No. It's a lot of forest there.
Yeah, but you'd only need to take the amount out
for a road. Yeah.
For a road, because 103, it's got quite a big gap at the top of it. You only need to take
I know that.
bottom.
Yeah, but it's also got a fence on it. Oh, we probably
you-
could. We'll
What, and you can't,
ascertain it.
and you can't move the fence.
I don't know. Never tried. Never tried. You
Because
can't
that
sell
to
the
me
gates.
is the most
You can't
is the
sell
most
gates.
obvious is the most obvious
Oh, it is.
route.
When have I done something that's obvious?
Because that is only one bit of land then. And you're not affecting any of the other fields.
I don't want to affect any of the other fields.
That's what
Not
I'm saying. That's
affecting
what I'm
any of the
saying. We
fields,
could come
though.
out on that corner. Even if you have to go into GE and remove enough to put a gate in.
Oh yeah. Well, if I have to, go for a walk over there later and ascertain it.
On that bend. Because then you've got that bit of forest to the right of the house,
Yeah.
which you could come through, which we already own.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll have a look. I'll have a look and see what you think. Where you say, and I'll show you my same
Yeah.
time.
Right. So biogas plant, yeah, with this lot.
Not far from farm, really. It's at the bottom of field 68.
Yeah, it's where I've just been, isn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, you keep going the way you're going, go straight down the end of the road, turn left,
And then turn left.
turn left again at the next intersection, and you basically drive straight into it.
Yeah, it's where I went with the
Oh, the
Sorghum,
grain. Yep.
isn't it? It's the same place, but it's right up the
Well,
end
it's
instead
different.
of turning
Different.
in.
Yeah, it's a different sell point. Yeah.
It's the same industrialist
Yeah.
estate is what I meant.
Yeah.
He's back
He's
in.
back.
Bish bosh bash, and he's in.
They're not proper logging trees in that forest either. Just skip trees. Birch and whatever. Fortunately.
I'm going to pull a Brummy here and just dump the pallets of fertilizer all over the yard and leave them.
Ah, that's a good idea. Won't miss Brummy at all if you keep doing that. No field found.
So I think we
Bit
probably
frustrating.
keep buying fertilizer out of the hopper, dumping it to pallets and putting it in this pallet storage.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's already some in there, I think.
Yeah, because they now have like probably 25
Sure.
pallets of fertilizer.
This plant doesn't take hay.
Doesn't it? Oh, bugger.
It only takes straw and wood chips, doesn't it?
Oh,
And
does
timber.
it? Right, well there is a
It's
male
warm,
cell point there where you are.
Right, yeah.
Pain in the butt to get to though.
Yeah, I was just waiting for that bit.
I
Oh,
thought
bugger.
hay as well. Bugger.
That trailer, isn't it?
Not playing cricket.
No, it's
Oh no, only the farm barns. 2 farm barns take hay. Bugger.
which is where?
Well, there's one farm barn near you there,
Right.
but it's that pain in the butt one
No.
where you got to back in. There's mucking around. And the other one's the one where that stupid decorative John Deere tractor is, where you ended up putting it on the roof.
I know, on the roof. I know where you
Yeah, no, I wouldn't go to that one. I'd go to
So
yeah, the stable.
I've got to go into the one where I've just been tipping the grain.
Yeah, there's one
Yeah?
in there. Yeah, but
Yeah,
what
I know.
I would do is I'd detach the rear trailer. It
Yeah,
was
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Back the
I'm
truck
gonna do.
in,
That's what I'm
take the
gonna
dolly off, and back the truck under that trailer and back that one in. It's a pain, that bloody cell point.
You don't need to take the dolly off.
Oh, well, if you can back it, that's
has this
good.
got? Oh, we don't need to take the dolly off if this has got a tow bar on the truck.
Oh, that's right. And
Is it?
we do have the lock axle mod,
Yeah,
so you should be able to stop that turning, I think. Don't know if
am
it
I in the
works
right-
with a dolly. Jamie,
Am I in
what's
the right-
going on, mate?
Am I in the right place?
I'm getting booted left, right, and
yeah, there we
center.
go. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Your internet a bit on the fritz?
think so. Yeah, it seems now,
Right.
unless
So
update that
do I
1.31.
just press Y and it will take them off, Johnny?
Yeah, it should pull them straight off the trailer. Yeah, you shouldn't have to side tip.
There we go. That was easy. That was one trailer load.
Good.
Turn that round actually. No. Yeah, it's got a dolly on it. Tow bar on it.
Has it got a tow bar?
It has, yeah. We can back that in there. Too much.
The internet might be a bit dodgy tonight, mate.
Yeah. It's coming back quick enough. Like it's almost the game's boot.
Yeah, you're logging in really quick. It's weird.
you go, my little beauty.
Getting 12 grand, that's good.
There's a few there that didn't come off. I've gone too far back.
Oh, me likes this, Johnny.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like it.
Did you play any with headland management?
No, I haven't. I haven't downloaded it yet. It's only on GitHub. I think owns it at the moment.
That version, yeah.
Yeah, the version that he uses has manual settings, as the version on ModHub doesn't have it.
Oh, okay.
So you have to download the master version and just rename it Headland Management. That's all you need
Well,
to
you
do.
have to download it
If
from
you haven't already
GitHub
logged
and then
in.
rename it.
Well, you just remove the master bit on
Oh.
the end of it.
Oh, it's one of those, yeah. I've had GitHub files like that before.
Yeah. Technically, it's a beta version, so
Ooh, yeah.
it's still in testing, I think.
Yeah, it looks cool. I mean, it's a thing that you, a lot of real life tractors and stuff have. They have a headland management mode. Basically, just a passenger in the vehicle. Make sure everything's working, you know.
Oh, so that's what Doc is doing.
What?
Well,
What?
just
I'm letting the
using
dog
course.
out.
No, Johnny said we're talking about headland management. He said basically you're just a passenger in the vehicle.
Well, yeah. you just make sure it does the headland and then let it do its thing. Don't be like Gizmo and mess with it. It's pretty sophisticated. It'll take care of itself.
I think my problem was one of my graphics card settings. That update it changed a couple of settings.
Oh, yeah.
It booted it up to ultra high because when I was doing my frames per second, I was hovering around 12 and 13 frames per second. Now I'm at 51.
Jeez.
So
You got an older PC, must be, with 2 graphics cards.
no, it's
No,
it's a laptop.
got a laptop, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Ancient technology.
Well, unfortunately, I'm probably going to end up having to go to one.
Ugh.
It's not bad. I
Old
mean,
technology. Hey, Jamie, you missed a bit.
the map says it's okay.
Ancient
Well-
technology.
I can't carry
Yeah,
my
you're
PC on
using
the road with
vehicle
me.
control, Jamie.
What's that? Sorry.
I gather you're using vehicle.
I am. I like it.
Yeah, I like it
Yeah.
too. Yeah, it's good.
I just
I'm not using it at the minute, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. There's still a few settings I'm not 100% sure on.
It's just a case of getting used to something
Used to it,
different.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's right. It is sure.
it's just different.
Well, the new GE was it was too hard for Johnny until last week. And then somehow he managed to use it.
The what? The new what?
GE.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can
It
still
was
use
too
GA
hard,
to fiddle
too
with.
difficult.
It's all those things. What do you plan on planning, Doc?
Your mom.
Huh? Well, you want to make sure you bring a shovel.
Well, she's already planned it, I guess. I don't know. What do you want me to plant?
Well, it's got to be something that'll do, isn't it?
Cotton.
Don't grow it in England.
Don't grow it here.
Certainly
otherwise
not in Yorkshire.
Otherwise, I'd be planting sugarcane. Jamie likes sugarcane.
Oh, looks like there's an issue in the server. I'm gonna have to bounce off.
Making friends already.
Probably be good to probably try
What the hell?
sunflowers. Go sunflowers.
Is this the Giants John Deere corn planter?
Yeah,
Idiots.
it's hideous.
No, they put the markers in the wrong position.
I'm sure John Deere wouldn't let him do that.
No, I've worked on these planters many of times in real life.
That might
This
be
is
the old
not
model.
this
you've
is
worked
not
on,
how
mate.
the markers work.
That might be the older version. That might be a newer version, mate. It might be
No,
different.
no.
Alright?
The markers fold flat on the frame so that they don't. Yeah, otherwise, with the markers out like that, you're going to hit every tree in the fence row.
Yeah. That's what Giant like to do.
Go
That's why
into your
they.
settings and change it so you've got 90 degrees, Jamie.
Yeah, I'm just running a quick headland,
Yeah.
just so if Doc wants to come down and start, he can do the 2 headlands and then come back. What I was
I
looking,
only
It's
need
in your
one of them.
vehicle control settings.
yeah, what I was actually looking for is to see the width of this, because when I look, it looks like it's overspreading the other line.
Right.
Doesn't seem to do that with GPS.
Well, the planting texture's wrong.
Is it?
Yeah. It's giving me like a rolled texture instead. You don't have that
Roll?
mod active, do you?
What?
The Cedars roll or whatever.
Yeah, I got the other one.
Yeah,
One
you got
that
the one
works
you
and
turn,
one that
turn
doesn't.
off in the menu.
Yeah. Yeah, it won't need rolling. It's the other one, the one that we first, both you and I first used, wrecked everything.
Yeah.
That was garbage, that one. But no, we've got the other one now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why they never put it. Giants never put it in the menu where you just turn it off.
Yeah, yeah, it works just like plowing.
See there, Ian, when you'll see when I come up the field a little bit and my lines come on, it's just slightly over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a
I've
weird
been-
looking cedar with those arms way up there in the air.
Yeah.
Doesn't look, yeah, it doesn't
It's-
even look
I
right.
think he does it on most things.
I think they should
But
fold
that's-
in on top of the cedar itself.
Well, yeah, that's how the real ones are. They fold right back on the beam. I don't understand why I got a pair of goalposts here.
Yeah, that's right.
Especially as big as these markers are. Can you have an option to take them off?
Don't think so, mate. It's the way it is.
You're supposed to drop them though, aren't you?
Yeah, but you don't have to. Either.
Yeah, but you don't need
can only drop
markers
one.
if you have GPS.
Yeah, and then you change it to the other side when you turn up.
Yeah, so
That's the
sort
point
of
of it.
irrelevant.
But
Just stupid.
with GPS nowadays, people don't use them.
No.
No, they put a set of weights on the end of the planters because you still have to have that amount of weight to keep the wing down.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have the weight on the end that the marker would give you, then you don't get enough down pressure on your wings. I was a planter specialist once.
You need to mod it so you can give you the option of having the. I can't think.
How you
fridge
doing there, Gizmo?
markers or weights, and
I've
Well, there's a
filed all the
project for you,
files.
Ian.
Ian loves
There you go.
project.
No, it's a perfect project for Ian. You take this planter, make the markers fold up right. Put an option to have markers, not have markers. Put fertilizer tank on it. Make it have fertilizer or not have fertilizer is an option.
I'll be more in line to scrap it. It's too big.
I mean, it's too big.
Too big for Valley Springs, mate. Come on.
Well, too big for Valley Springs, but this is what, 1775? Hold on, let me look. Yeah, 1775 NT 24 row, probably, right? Where's the width on it? Yeah, 17.8 meters. Which all the farm sim planners always have the wrong width anyway.
Yeah, they do. That's a knack they've got. I don't know why.
Well, so if you go from unit to unit on the end of each row, that's not your planting width. Your planting width is going to have a half a row distance on each side of that last row unit. So that when you turn around and go back down the other side, you'll have 15 inches on one side, 15 inches on the other, which equals 30, which is the row unit.
I see, said the blind man.
Well, because this planter is going to be set on 30-inch rows, which in Europe, I don't know what their row units would be because they're metric.
Yeah, the good system. The proper system.
It's close to 30-inch rows, but it's not quite.
Right. So it's under a metre.
Yeah, it's under a meter.
Which is 3.3 inches, 36 inches. No, it isn't.
Right.
3.3 feet is a metre.
Mm-hmm. The old row spacing was a meter, which was 36-inch rows and 1 meter spacing. But then they went to narrow rows, which is 30-inch spacing. And I don't know what it is in metric, but it's not quite the same. Because the Kloss corn headers were always a little bit too narrow for the 30-inch rows.
Right.
And I'm only talking like maybe 20, 30 mil, per row, which adds up when you get out 8, 10 rows.
Right.
I'm out of seeds. What do I do?
Buy some more.
You got a...
There's an auger wagon up here that you put seeds in and run it down there.
You're out of seeds, but you haven't even made a headland yet.
Yeah. Need lots of seeds.
You buy the seed. What? Why would you buy
I need
seed?
lots. I didn't buy any seed.
Oh.
I need lots of seed.
Yeah, that's why we have the auger wagon. Grab a spare tractor, grab the auger wagon.
Well, if you had a tractor for every implement, you could just tab through to the implement you wanted.
Ah, yeah, that's a good idea.
It is.
That is.
What's that
We'd all
song?
be driving around in little
Money,
Fergies,
money,
because that's all we
money.
can afford.
It's a rich man's world.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie, you missed it. I told him I'm a single player game. I got 10 tractors. Had 11, but I had to downsize.
Do you attend TA?
Huh?
Do you attend TA? Tractors
TA,
Anonymous.
Tractors Anonymous? No. There are times. There are times that all 10 of them are moving all at once. Well, I should say 9. I should say 9 of them because
The one
the
one that you're sleeping in doesn't move.
Well, the farm all sits on the pressure washer trailer, and that's all it does. Because I have to have a tractor on the pressure washer, I think, to make it work. So the little farm all works good.
Tried it.
Well, I tried to turn it on before it was hooked up to anything, and it didn't work. So I hooked it up to a tractor, and it's worked ever since.
Oh, Johnny's going 4-buying.
Yeah, I see. Don't like Gizmo's path very much.
Are we making seeds or
No,
what?
not yet.
Why am I not making seed?
Because we're not yet. We will be.
Well, let's make seed.
Well, we can't. Not yet.
Why? We got money.
Not yet.
Well, where am I gonna get seed from?
From the
Silo.
seed fucking silo. Jeez. 3 silos there. One's for lime, one's for fertilizer, one's for seed.
It doesn't fill.
Why not?
Don't know.
Got to be a reason. Like maybe the silo's empty and you got to fill it up. Maybe.
Don't know.
Don't care. Can't be bothered.
I can't make the silo fill the trailer.
Yeah, possibly because
Well,
the
it's probably
silo's
said
empty.
if the silo's empty, then it needs filling.
No, when I was trying to, there was 64,000 liters of corn, and I couldn't get the corn to come out and fill the trailer.
No, not that silo.
You've got some mod that is my fill button on my controller does not work.
Not in the farm silo, it's in the feed and lime and fertilizer silo. I don't know where that.
I don't know what silo you're talking about.
There's 3 silos you would have driven past.
I filled the auger wagon with lime. I figured that would work.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Okay, take that to the field and put it in my truck.
Jeez.
That might be alright, Gizmo, but it's pretty rough ground coming down this way. Yeah, that would work.
You want to just buy the Brooks chipper and sell the wood chips?
I don't know if we've got it on the server, have we?
Oh shit! Yeah, that's.
You got that other chipper thing.
We do?
Yeah. I had to download it, so I know you put it on there.
What? I don't use a
It's some
chipper.
sort of woodcutter chipper thing.
Huh?
I don't know. Stop asking questions I don't have answers for.
You'd probably be thinking of Wonko, sir.
No, it
on
was.
it.
No, it's not the Brooks. It's something else.
Oh, something else. Alright. Forestry technology, is it under that?
No. Weird.
Don't know what half this shit is. Don't like this shit. No, none of them. Okay.
Try mulches
Mulches.
or miscellaneous.
I'll have a look at mulches. Power harrows. No, where's fucking mulches? The crop.
How'd you
plate.
make me?
Cultivators, discos, power harrows, rollers, sprayers. Where the hell's mulches?
You're not right up at the top.
No, forest down there.
It was just the.
Mulches.
It was last night. Did I join you last night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was last night. I downloaded it.
Well, I ain't
Piece
here.
of shit. Well,
The only
must
thing you
not
would have
have
downloaded
activated
was
it.
the little forklift.
No, there was another thing I had to download to join.
Miscellanea. And there ain't nothing there. Nope. So sad. Forestry equipment. There it is.
You still have that seedbed reconsolidation active on the server.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't. I took it off.
Yes, you do.
I took it off.
I am looking at the server and it says active.
No, I took it off.
No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Seedbed
I'm looking at the server right
ventilation.
now and it says active.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have it. We got the other one working.
No, it says active.
Yeah,
I'm telling you. Go
One
to
of
the
them-
server page.
one of them has to be active, otherwise it wouldn't be active. It wasn't active.
No, the seedbed reconsolidation is the mod that makes every seeder have rolling. That's why the texture of my seeder is wrong.
Seedbed which one? Well, what's the other one called then?
The other one is called like no rolling or something.
Is it? That doesn't sound right.
No need to roll, I think is the title of it. But seedbed reconsolidation, that's the mod that does the rolling on the seeders that breaks the carrots and everything.
No need
No
to
need
roll.
to roll's the other one.
Yeah, no need to roll. Right. What's the other one called?
Seedbed reconciliation. Consolidation.
Seedbed reconciliation. Consolidation. I thought it was deactivated.
It's not.
Must have forgot it.
So that can be
Oh, I have to
removed, or
remember that. Yeah, it can be deleted. I have to remember
Yeah, it
to
could be.
delete that.
Write yourself a
Ah,
sticky note.
Yeah, don't have any stickies or a note.
Just reach in your pants.
Yeah, no, that's too sticky.
All sticky in there.
That's what I said. Too sticky. Easy. Gee, the server's been good. Working really well. Looking at all the stuff. Good. Right. Sticky.
so Ian,
Nice.
what are you talking there in that 90 degrees? You're saying offset lane guidance, that's 0 to set that to 90?
No.
Right, if you go into your menu.
Yeah. Okay, you'll
Not
catch
that
up.
one.
Yeah, you'll catch up. There you go.
Control C. Right, see at the top, line guidance every 90.
Yes.
I think that's it. Click that to on.
Okay.
Change your snap angle to 1. Because then you've got more control on when you press the...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
In fact, your snap angle's at 15 by default.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when I turn now, that'll turn automatically. Okay.
Well,
Nice.
no, it'll just... If you wanted to go at 90 degrees,
Yeah,
turn
when
left or right.
when I
to show
turn
the
it-
lines.
I can engage it then. Yep.
Yeah.
Look at us learning.
You can have your lines on all the time. See the lines of now.
Yeah, I know. I just
Maybe.
have them that they go off after I engage.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't ever use the lines.
You can have it turn for you. So all you'd have to do is keep power on. Don't touch the steering.
Yeah, just
It will
put it on
automatically
cruise
turn.
control.
It will turn on down the next row for you if you wish. It can also skip a row if you wish.
I played with
Yeah,
that,
you can skip as many rows as you want.
which is nice for plowing if you want to make a wide swath and come down the next one.
Yeah.
Because that's all I'm using. I'm
Super
using my
strength still
tablet
on.
to check.
What's still on?
Super strength.
I don't know.
And you can turn it off.
You want to turn it off or you can't turn it off.
You can turn it off.
I did.
Oh, okay. And I just tried to get in my tractor and threw it across the hedge.
Be right back.
All right, mate.
Okay.
The struggle Superman must have had.
Yeah. Superman and
How
his
did
super
he not?
strength.
How did he not break Lois Lane's neck?
I did several times.
Yeah, but he spun the world backwards and went back in time to fix it.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, bumpy there.
Jesus Christ, I like to drive through here. Really off-roading here.
It's that game W2R Rally or whatever.
Yeah. This is the whatever part of that game. It is a hell of a forest here. A bit like God took a dump. Anyway. Memorise that path. That's the path we have to start clear. I think we're in trouble.
Did you buy? What are you trying to do? You trying to go straight through that freaking thing by 105?
Somewhere there, yeah.
Why don't you just buy 77, 105, and 104 and make a track through that?
That's what we're gonna do.
Oh. I still think you just sell everything up here and then just move down there and then everything will be fine.
Yeah, but the fields down there are shit compared to the fields up here. Why would
Yeah,
you
but
buy
there's-
shit field? So,
Yeah,
We've
but
already
there's-
put so much
there's
money in
small-
lime and stuff into these here too, right? Start from
Oh,
scratch
so
down there.
Smaller.
spent so much money up here.
Yeah, but we're not gonna make a big field of sugar beets up here.
Huh?
No.
All the changes we made to the farm here, farmyard we built, have to tear it all down.
Yeah, we got that big pasture across from the cow barn that's not being used. We can make a new farm over there. You already put the pigs down there.
Yeah, because the
We'll
cows
put
are down
chick-
there. Put the
We'll
animals
put
together.
chickens down there.
The chickens aren't going anywhere near my pigs.
Why?
Because you don't do that.
Oh.
Besides, you don't want to sleep next to the pig barn. You want to be a little bit away from it.
I've slept with the pigs, mate. Sleeping bag,
No,
old pillow.
it sounds like a personal problem right there.
Johnny, that was too much information.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was, yeah.
yeah.
You've been sleeping with pigs.
I wasn't sleeping in the pen, that's for sure.
I thought
Never
he
do
was.
that.
I thought he was talking when he came home from the bar one time.
That's
Mhm.
it. That's what he was talking about, isn't it?
I slept beside the pen, not in it.
Well, I mean, the baby Jesus was born in the
That's right.
Guys, I'm gonna have to go.
Oh,
This is
cough's getting worse, mate.
yeah.
Have you?
know
Did
what-
you finish picking those bales up? No.
They're all, yeah, they're on the trailer.
Oh, thank you,
Just got to
mate.
run. You just got to run the last load in. I've done the other two.
Oh, beautiful.
I'll run it down. I'm just put down
All right.
lineman here.
Right, guys, I'll probably catch you tomorrow.
Oh, I
All
hope so,
right.
mate.
See you later, Gizmo.
Take
So,
care,
yeah.
good buddy.
Take care, guys.
All right.
You
I'll
nearly
be ready
finished
to
lineman,
plow
have you,
that.
Jamie?
Yeah, I think I got one, maybe 2 passes left.
Well, park it next to the truck where Gizmo is. I want to line this field.
51.
Yeah, this needs lineman and fertiliser, so I'll do this one. In the meantime, I'll go and get a coffee. Good night, Gizmo. Have a good night.
Oh, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? I'm gonna have to eat some dinner soon. You know, this tractor's got 65 hours on it.
Is that the John Deere? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we bought that used. Still.
The tractor's locked up. I can't do anything with it. Oh, that's weird. Came to the end of the row and I tried to turn it and nothing happened. Oh, isn't that a normal guide steering glitch?
Yeah, it will. You're right.
Wobster just never felt like fixing. I wonder if they're gonna actually come out with another game this year or not.
It sounds like they are.
Kind of makes me wonder what more we really need. Because the DLCs have been kind of lackluster.
Yeah, I'm not sure what new props they can actually come out with.
I'd really like to see peas, green peas, and sweet corn. I mean, considering they've got Oxbow that makes the harvesters,
Yep.
which is also part of Pluger, and Pluger makes the harvesters, sort of. They make Pluger makes a lot of vegetable harvesters over in Germany, so I think it's Germany. Maybe it's the Netherlands. But regardless, they make a lot of vegetable equipment too. Because I like the carrots and the carrots and beets and stuff. That's cool. I'd like to see more of that. But it becomes more of a specialized, to the map. Not as specialized as cotton and sugar cane, but still specialized kind of industry. But it's a little more universal versus you get sugar cane. It's like, well, you could put sugar cane on a Canadian map. No,
Yeah.
You can put sugar cane on a British map. No. Put carrots on a British map. Yeah, why not? I would like to see onions.
Coming next.
There
The
is
one
onions
crop
out
that-
there and cabbage.
Well, yeah, there is, but the one crop I'd really like to see is alfalfa. Put that in the game.
Listen, yeah.
Well, you guys call it lucerne, but yeah. Put alfalfa in the game.
Yeah, I think it should be in the game.
The other crop that deserves to be in the game is rye.
Yes.
And I think rye should double as cover crop because it's a very popular cover crop.
Oh, yeah.
So it should double itself as you can harvest it. Or if you plow it under, it gives you fertilizer like the oilseed radish.
Aye.
I've been experimenting with planting oilseed radish and plowing it under.
Mm-hmm.
Does it really save you? Do you get much more out of it?
I haven't determined that yet.
Does without precision farming. I don't know. With precision farming, I don't know.
Yeah, with precision, I'm using precision farming, and I haven't quite determined if it makes that much difference or not.
No.
I've got another round I'm going to go, and I'm going to take some data off of it instead of just, oh, I planted it, now I'm plowing it.
Many people have tested it on YouTube. Whether it's worth doing or not. Does it help?
Well, the thing I did notice is that if I no-till, so I kind of edited the growth stage on Alma so that I can double crop beans. 'Cause in Missouri, you should be able to double crop beans.
Oh.
So you plant wheat, you harvest the wheat, you immediately plant no-till soybeans, and plant the beans no-till, which means then I have to deal with a weeder or a sprayer to take care of the weeds. And they don't take any fertilizer anyway. So I don't get any rocks though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So I'm wondering if I keep in that cycle, I won't have to pick as many rocks.
Yeah.
If I keep if I keep no-tilling.
Yeah, the way
So
we
if I
do
harvest the
it, the way we
harvest
do
the
it here
soybeans.
is we don't have to do rock.
Well, is that because you don't have any rocks?
Yeah, there's no rocks. There's no rock
'Cause
counting.
the farm I grew up in, the only reason I had a job was because I was picking up rocks. That was my job. I was 8 years old, I started my job picking up rocks. And I continued that career until I was 19.
And look at you
I
now,
was a rock picking expert.
the rock picker.
Yeah, because we got shale, you know. One of the farms is called Table Rock. The reason it's called Table Rock is because that's what they make countertops out of.
Yeah.
And you had to dig it out with a shovel, put a chain around it, and then haul pieces of the rock out, and then drag them out to the fence row.
Right.
I picked a lot of rock. A lot of rock. I used to follow the strip tiller around with the little tractor, and I would just pick up all the rocks that pulled up. But the interesting thing about it was the first year we started doing it, it was terrible on a field. But the second, third, fourth year we did it, it wasn't so bad. And then finally, I'd run the strip tiller and I would pick up the rocks as I saw them because there wasn't that many anymore. You know, it's like it combed them out, and then you didn't really get hardly any after that because you just kind of got everything that was there. Real interesting. And I talked to, you know, 3-4 of the area farmers that were doing the same kind of program with strip tilling, and they all kind of had the same result. Like, after the first year, they didn't really want to do it because of the amount of rocks that got pulled up, but after that, they didn't really have to pick up as many because it just kind of fell off, you know, because you're not disturbing that entire, you know, you're not disturbing all that soil. You're just kind of disturbing the selective part of soil that you're going to plant. So it makes the chances for bringing rocks up a lot less. When we were mobile plowing the field, that's what made my job, you know. And I was old enough to, I was 13, I was able to drive the tractor. That was my job. I'd ride my bike down to the farm, get on the little tractor, and I'd go, he'd draw me a little map, so I'd go follow the map and pick up all the big rocks with the tractor and any little rocks I saw in between.
Where's the truck? Does anyone know? The grain truck?
No.
Green truck is at the back of the sheds at the top of the farm. To your left as you're sitting by those silos.
So yeah.
Did you finish the carrots on ethanol?
Yes, I did. Yeah, it's good. Bloody good.
I went back along the far side and cleaned up those ones where it was harvested, but there was left those little row strips behind.
Yeah, that's because you were driving over the crop.
No, it's because I was driving with out any GPS. It was using freehanded on the far side. I think one of the first nights we started it. That's another reason why I like that vehicle control add-on, is because you had it set up, and when I jumped in, it was already there.
Yeah, it was brilliant. But I was going down one side, going back up the other side. Didn't have to touch it after it did its first run, and it evened out its gapping. Up and down, opposite sides, worked perfect. Beautiful.
I like that map.
Neanderthal. Yeah, I do
Yeah.
too.
I wish it was a little refined. It feels like a very early version of it, but
It's
other than
not.
that,
It's the same as the 19 version, identical.
yeah, it doesn't feel finished.
I noticed
Yeah.
Stone Valley's had an update.
Yeah, see that?
And what's he done now?
Dunno.
Made it
Sounds alright.
compatible with a load of things. Changed some of the textures.
Yeah.
One fully built divided. Quite a few other bits and pieces.
I tried playing that. It's just there's too much in it. There's just too much to
Stone
it.
Valley. Yeah, I've played it. I like it. Good multiplayer map, Stone Valley.
Yeah, it is.
Really good multiplayer map. I think Ice and I may
Playing
have
that
played it.
nice.
Yeah, Ice and I have played it for a little while together. 22.
That's the one, Ian. You were
I
doing the
gotta take-
contractor services.
Yeah, that's the one.
I like Alma. I'm sticking with Alma, even though
Yeah, almost good, but it's a bit, like you said the other day, it seems a bit small.
well, there's nothing you can do on a standard map like that.
Yeah. No, it's a nice map. I've played Almo for a little while. Not as long as I would have liked. But it's one of them maps where you go, I like this map, but
Well, the big downfall of the map's the sell points,
sell points.
especially the animal, straw, wool. You know that sell point.
Yeah.
You can't easily bring a truck into
Jesus.
it.
Flag spot all the time. What the fuck?
The sell point's the half the length of a tractor trailer.
Yeah.
So that irritates me, but it's also one of those things where like the corn texture and everything just drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're changing
what was
corn.
the other thing? 4D modding, manure textures he's put.
I don't really care for them.
Well, it's for the dribble bars, isn't it? Mainly.
Sometimes I think we just change things and say they're better, and we think they're better because they say they are, but I'm not really sure. Kind of like they put the soybeans in rows. Well, they put the soybeans in rows on Alma, but I'm not sure if it actually looks any better.
Oh,
I mean, it still looks pretty squarish because you can only put so many plants per pixel kind of thing, you know?
yeah. Yes. It's all about the pixel.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we're still.
It's only as good as your
Yeah.
graphics card at the end of the day.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you can only do so much with these games. You know, they're still games. You still have performance. You know, to keep in mind.
It is waggy tonight.
I mean, I did get a whole new appreciation playing console so much. It don't look nearly like this.
No, I've seen screenshots of console, and I keep thinking, what's this? Pumps in 13. What? Shit.
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look any better than 15 because I got 15 on the Xbox. I got 22 on the Xbox. Doesn't look any different.
Yeah.
Your distance textures, they don't blend. There's a big hard line from the distance texture.
Right.
You know. Luckily, RB made a map that was pretty stellar for that. I just wish he just raised those railroad crossings just a little bit.
Raise them.
Yeah.
Oh, they go down
Yeah, he's
into
got-
a bit of a dip, do they?
Yeah, so on RB's map, you've got the southern... The road kind of is like a big C. So it starts in the northeast corner, where he's got like an industrial section and a grain elevator.
Yeah.
And then it goes all the way across the map, and then it comes down, and then it goes back all the way across the map on the southern side. And then he's got a railroad track on the eastern edge that runs north-south.
Yeah.
Well, not so much on the northern side. It still does catch, but that I didn't use that road nearly as much. The southern side has two sell points. One on, he's got like the wool, the spinnery sell point for cotton and wool, and then across the tracks he's got like the everything market sell point, right?
Right.
And that's like 99% of the time you're going to that sell point. Well, there's a dip. The road dips down across the tracks and goes back up. And if you have anything that has like a trailer low hitch, it'll get caught on there. Wheel cultivators, plows,
Just raise the
trucks
ground,
with
Is the
trucks with
in-game
trailers. Huh?
editor? Just use the in-game editor.
You can't use the in-game editor because he's got all of the roads and everything where you can't buy them.
You use the edit anywhere. Mod.
You can't use the editor anywhere when you're playing on console.
Well, you shouldn't play on console. There's gay bit.
A lot of people play on console.
Yeah, they're all gay.
No, they're not gay. You know what they are? They're determined. I started on console. I continued on console. And that's what made me have a great appreciation for this game the way it is on PC. Because you know what I like? I like downloading the Kloss Jaguar 900. And I like being able to tweak it right to the specs of the ones that I used to work with, you know? I like that ability, but on console, I had to just accept the mods for what they were. And that really taught me a whole new appreciation for just playing the stupid game for what it is. Just play the game. Because sometimes when you start fiddling with things, you spend more time fiddling with things than you do playing the game.
Yeah, I like fiddling. Fiddling, good.
And I like modding, but I think it taught me a little lesson. Just play the game.
You like modding, but you don't like fiddling.
No, I do like fiddling. That's why I've got like 9 mods in my folder that aren't zipped. You know.
And the dirt texture on this bloody truck, atrocious. sure the dirt texture's out at 13.
Not sure.
13 didn't have dirt. No, 13 was the first one to have dirt, wasn't it?
I remember. Bloody shocking, I tell you. And you can watch the truck and drive it from the wash bay into the shed, and it's bloody dirty again. It just gets dirty so quick, and it gets so dirty. Just atrocious. Like, look at this.
Isn't there a wash factor or something in the XML?
Yeah, there is. There's a dirt factor. How dirty
Yeah.
it can get and how
F12.
quick. How dirty it can get and how quick it can. This is just pathetic. It is the worst of them all. That's a shame. Love this little truck.
Well, it's got a newer New York plate on it.
Has it? Yeah, you said that the other day.
Yeah,
That
because they just come out with those plates a few years ago.
Yeah, New York. Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's the older plates were yellow. They weren't
Yeah.
white.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have an option to change the plate on it.
No, I looked at it. It's just a piece of
Yeah, it just comes with the truck, which is fine.
just
The dirt
decal.
is bloody ridiculous.
Go in there and just delete the specular map. It's fine.
Yeah.
It'll never get
I
dirty.
don't mind it getting dirty, but instantly dirty, no. And that dirty, like, oh,
Well, you'd have to take the spec map out, and then you'd have to change just the dirt part of
oh,
it.
why is it fucking
Which-
further so late?
For some reason, Paint.net doesn't break down RBG, and I don't know why.
I'm not getting any spike or lag now. Actually, I'm sitting pretty smooth at like 60, 70.
No, I haven't
frames,
like
yeah,
spiked
it's not
over
the
the
frames.
place.
It's not the frames per second. My frames per second are pretty smooth. No problem there. Just so jerky.
Yeah,
I don't know
Belly
why it's
Spring
doing
does that to me too.
Huh?
Belly Spring does that. I just get jerky.
No, Valley Springs is fine. The only reason that one gets jerky every now and again is because Wonko's gone back to G4.
I think it's got too many mods, but that's my personal opinion.
Yeah. Have it. Mods are good, but yeah. I think we've got too many mods at the moment too, really.
I know we do.
I need to go through them and see which ones we're not using anymore, Jamie. Or don't use anyway. Please.
Yeah, you and I talked about that one other time. We did a cleanup and we probably
We
put
did
20
it a
mods
while
on
back.
since then.
Yeah, we did a while back. We need to do it again. Just sit down and together and go through, do we use this? Do we use that?
Well, look in here now.
If we planned a little bit better, we would be able to, say, oh, we want to look at a cedar. So then we would go and look at all the mods for cedars and then download the,
We normally do that. Jerk, fucking jerk. Jeez. Might be my internet, I suppose. See how. No different than normal. Don't know. Don't care. Haven't been booted yet. That'll be coming.
You know, when you go through looking at the mods, there's not a whole lot that we don't use on one map or the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
It's the worst of it. Like,
Well,
You
that's the
still
other.
use the Massey 400?
Massey Ferguson 4000. Yeah, I haven't used that for a while. But
4,000.
No. It must be my internet. The server's really good. Just burring away.
I can't believe it. Between lunchtime and now, I've got like over 4 inches of snow out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It didn't look like it was really snowing, but must have added up.
You don't use the lizard necks now, I don't think.
Lizard next. No, we haven't used that in ages. It's a great farm truck, like out in the field truck. But we don't use it.
That stupid silo made me irritated this morning. Because I saved the game last night, ready to do some silage, place my silo, set up all my courses, look over, and the truck is just sitting at the silo point waiting. And then I look, and the trigger is really tiny, stuck up against the stupid silo.
Makes it hard to load.
Well, they want you to use a silo blower. You probably don't even know what a silo blower is. Jamie
Yeah.
does, probably.
I know what they are. I didn't know they were in game.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Why have you got corn selected, mate? Weren't you planting sunflowers? Are you doing
No, I'm
50-50?
playing corn.
Okay.
the Man TGX, is that the one we had and got rid of, or because we got the Phoenix runner now?
No. We use the Man. We don't use the Phoenix because Gizmo said it was a shit truck. He gave me the link for the Man,
Yeah, the Phoenix.
which is what we got now.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, you could get rid of the Phoenix or whatever it's called.
No, because the Phoenix has all the other. It's got the AR frames for the other stuff. I don't know if we use any of them, but
No, but it's a
Right.
separate mod, or you know what I mean? Like, The
No,
AR.
the Phoenix mod has the AR attachments, but I don't know if we use any of those 'cause we use RBs, right?
Yeah, we've got RB's truck and we've got one of the whatever they're called trucks too. Do it.
You do have a Phoenix on, Neanderthal or whatever it is.
Huh?
TLX, is it?
It's a
Wow.
TLX.
Yeah.
The UD. Absolute shit truck. But spent my first 6 months in a UD when I was driving trucks. Fuck, it was a piece of crap. It wasn't very old either. It was only like 12 months old.
I'm coming to realize that it doesn't take very long for trucks to fall apart these days.
You don't use the winery anymore, do we?
No.
No, not on this map.
I got a bunch of pictures there. We'll go through and see which ones we use or don't use.
I mean, I was driving a 2022 International last year, so it was a year-old truck with 100,000 miles on it, and the thing was just falling apart. You know, like the leather on the steering wheel was all wore off, and the shift lever was, it just, I don't know. It's like
You doing fertilizer, Johnny?
Yeah, I haven't finished liming yet.
Okay, no. I saw you stopping there, and I thought you were stopping for fertilizer. I'm gonna say there's a bunch in the pallet thing.
Yeah. As soon as I finish liming, I'll start fertilizer.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Doc. Like, and what do you find with electronics on trucks?
Honestly, that's not really the problem. You know, the wiring and everything is usually pretty stellar on them.
No,
It's,
but not.
You know, lights are lights, but it's the emissions.
Yep.
And I don't know what you do about it. You can't do anything about it. You know, you get a 5-year warranty from the dealership when you buy the truck, and you just keep taking it back, and then if it's over 5 years, you got to get rid of it. And I don't know where all these trucks are going, because all the major companies I see
India.
are all advertising 2 years or
China.
newer trucks.
They go overseas if they don't get crushed. I don't know.
I think they're getting crushed. There's there is not that amount of Freightliners anywhere.
They give them to
The
Swift
last
drivers, and it
18
takes care of it itself.
The last
Yeah, but
18 months,
those trucks are less than 3 years old on Swift. All those carriers, all their trucks are newer than 3 years. All of them.
the last 18 months, 2 years that I was driving truck, drove a Volvo N Series. Nothing went wrong on it. No warranty claims, no nothing. It was faultless, never broke down. Just ran. Brilliant truck. And it was as comfortable as a car.
We're finding with the fire trucks now, with the computer side of it, a lot of it is multiplexers, so it's not a wire going from the switch in the dash to a tail light in the back. It's going to a computer, and the computer's sending the signal to switch that tail light on.
Well, so you used to have like a big circuit board with a bunch of fuses and relays on it. That has been replaced by the computer controllers, and they got what they call drivers inside of them, And the driver is basically like the relay
Mhm.
inside the computer. And what that allows you to do is it allows you to have all those like push button functions to turn different lights on at different times or all that kind of stuff instead of having the, regular toggle switch,
Yep.
But it does create this other problem where you had a $25 relay that you changed out, where now you have a $2,500 controller that you have to change out for one, which may have 30 different drivers inside of it. You know what I mean? And it only takes one to make it bad. Where before, if one relay fails, you change one relay. And I don't think they really have. I never changed a whole lot of relays in my career, but I changed more controllers because of the driver problems than I ever did relays. So take it for what it's, my personal experience. It wasn't a real common problem on anything that was newer than 10 years old. So if you had a piece of equipment that was less than 10 years old, I never changed controllers on it. But between, after 10, there was a pretty good possibility that was the problem. And you've probably experienced it where everybody wants to have some sort of remote to control lights for some reason. And I don't know why. They put this nonsense on our pickups. I don't need a remote to turn the back lights on or to turn the flasher lights on or to turn the beacons on. I don't need a remote. 3 switches on the dash was pretty okay with me.
Yeah, when you're driving, there's a pretty good chance you can reach them.
Oh yeah.
Well, Peterbilt for a long time has always had the check light function built into the truck. You push it and it flashes through all the different lights. So you push the button, you walk around your truck, you can check brake lights, tail lights, turn signals, check everything all by yourself. And for some reason, it took 20 years for the rest of the manufacturers to figure out that maybe that might be handy.
Yeah, otherwise it takes 2 people. One walking around, one sitting in the cab.
Well, what you do is if you're in the dark, you can check all your lights but your brake lights by yourself. So you take your trailer and you back up against some sort of wall and then you just tap your brake and you should see the light flash and then you call it good and roll.
Yeah, you can do that.
As long as you got one, that's safe enough.
Or you can jam a stick or something on the brake pedal.
Yeah, you could do that too. I mean, the trucks I grew up driving, the parking brake was a stick that held the brake pedal. They were from the 40s and 50s that didn't really have air parking brakes.
Yeah.
That was back before they had the multi-chambered maxis. They had cable-operated parking brakes that really were obsolete and you couldn't get parts for them anymore. So instead of changing them over for trucks that we really put about 200 miles on a year, we just use the stick method.
Yep. The old broom handle.
No, they were specially contoured sticks so that they
We
wouldn't
just
bulge.
use broom handles.
Oh no,
Sometimes the
we were
broom was still
fancy.
attached to the end of it.
They had specific notches that fit the dash and the pedals, so they were nice and secure.
We're not that fussy. Find an old brick and put it up against it. That was good enough too.
We didn't have nothing else to do in the wintertime.
No.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Oh,
I'm gonna have to get something to eat here pretty soon.
time to eat.
Yeah, it's a couple hours past my dinner time here.
Yeah. Yeah, enough.
I didn't eat it, just took dog out.
Aye.
And laugh at my psychotic neighbor.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Not bad, like, it's bad on any map. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, you're certainly jumping like crazy, and I'm smooth as anything here.
I'm jumping too. I'm having the same jittery jumping thing as you are, Johnny. We don't have any course play running or anything either.
I don't know why
Yeah,
it's like this. I know
I'm
they
driving
just
the
go,
I'm driving the 9R with the planner.
Yeah, I
You
never
know,
have.
no hired worker.
Don't know. I might log out and log back quick just to see if that's it. Yeah, right there.
Did you just hit a save?
Of course I did. I'm not going to log out without saving it.
Okay, because I just got a spike here, that's why I was wondering.
That's why.
Yeah.
Log back.
Okay, while you're doing that, I'm gonna nip to the bathroom. Right back.
Yeah, mate.
Oh, he nips to the loo too, huh? You gotta figure out how to do this nipping thing. Everybody's nipping off to the loo. I can't even skip. I'll freaking fall.
Know the feeling.
I'm gonna tear my shoulder out throwing the football to the dog. I don't know why he has to pick the heaviest toy that he has for me to throw.
Probably likes to see you suffer.
I don't know what it is about that thing. He loves it. He loves chasing it. And the worst part about it is it's the least durable of all the toys he has. He destroys one of those in about a week. Everything else, I mean, he's had some of these things for a year. I think I'm going to rate the company and be like, can you make this any better? It costs me $10 every time I go and buy a bag of food. I have to buy a football.
Not good
They
then.
sell, well, they sell them right at the feed store, so I pick up a bag of, dog food, and then I pick up a football almost every time. I know he's a little aggressive on the biting and stuff with them, but This last one, it's still squeaking. He hasn't put a hole in it yet.
Well, that seems better for now. Fairly smooth at the minute.
Probably because you haven't done anything yet.
What?
You haven't done anything yet.
I don't know. Driving. That was a big enough problem before.
Mine's been awful jerky.
I got a little jerk then.
I thought it was because Courseplay was really kind of giving it the screws, but
Yeah, I thought the same thing, mate, but I don't think it was.
no, I don't think it was either because we're not using it now and it's still doing the same thing.
It's still jerking. Not as bad yet, but still jerking. Just even when I'm walking. No.
11 trouble?
Yeah, just a little bit jerky. Not as bad as it was, but still jerky.
You know, on Courseplay, you've got first waypoint, last waypoint, and nearest waypoint.
Yeah.
Is the last waypoint where you finished off?
I think so,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I always thought it was the end.
Yeah, last is the end point, which I don't honestly ever know why.
I only ever use first waypoint and then nearest waypoint ever since.
Yeah, I do generally.
Well,
I'm up
because
go and refill it.
I thought last waypoint was supposed to be the last waypoint it left off with, but I haven't had any success making it do that. When I've selected last waypoint. Oh, does it?
For me, so yeah.
Goes to the last
I always
waypoint,
thought it
doesn't it?
was the stop point, which seemed pointless.
Well, yeah, it goes to the stop point, right?
That's what I thought. Why I've never used it.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to go to the last waypoint then.
Well, exactly. So the
Unless
last
you finish the
waypoint
field.
must be where you finished and you need to restart.
Well, maybe they've got that selected because you can tell it to do something when it's finished the job. So you can tell it to go to the last waypoint and do whatever you instructed to do there. Like maybe
Not
drive back
anymore,
to
you
the
can't.
farm.
Yeah, I think last waypoint is like continue where you finished.
Yeah, I think it's set up so if you were using course plane, you ran out of seed, you went back to farm and filled up, you could pull back in the field, hit the last waypoint, it would
exactly,
drive to
yeah.
there and continue on.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
I'm
Which is
still
what I've just
irritated.
done.
I'm irritated that it won't refill. You know?
Won't refill.
No,
Change
because
it
I used to.
yourself.
No, because I used to take a tractor trailer and I would fill it with pallets of seed and fertilizer, and I would park it in the refill
yeah, that's
point,
the old course
Right,
play,
yeah. Yeah, got
and
what
The
you
old
mean.
course play did
it will
that.
not go back over and refill itself with seed and fertilizer.
No. Not anymore. No, I used to do that. Yeah, I used to have an auger wagon on the side of the field with lime in it, or fertiliser, or seeds, and it'd go over there and fill itself up.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't.
They
It's
haven't
one of
worked
those
out that
features
function
that
on the new one yet, maybe? Don't know.
I don't
Could be
think
the
so. I mean, it's one of those things where it wasn't really important with seeders, but when it came to the manure and the slurry, that's
Yeah.
where you needed it to do that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean slurry, yeah, because generally you've got a tanker. I suppose
Yeah.
if you've got a trailer full, you can ask get it to overload into the spreader. I suppose that'll work.
But you've got to make multiple. Even if you put a frac tank in the corner of the field and you set up a refill course like that, like you still are going to have to make multiple trips to that frac tank to finish that one field. Because unless you're on Bailey Springs filling up a slurry spreader, you're not going to do the whole field.
No.
Yeah.
Gonna need to start using slurry on these fields and manure. I don't know how much slurry we've got at the cows yet. It's up a bit there by now. Stupid bloody. Oh, 432 cows. Stupid that the bloody chickens don't leave the manure. Dumb. Big money in chicken shit.
There is.
You can sell for $5 a bag or more. That's what
Them
we want.
sheds have done, Jamie.
Yes.
Yeah, I've done a bale only version.
Oh, the ones that are on there are not bale only?
No,
I didn't realize
we
that.
drove past the trigger, over the trigger, and you got pallets on it, could pinch them.
Okay, good to know, because I thought there were bales. I just
No.
put bales in them.
No, it happened to me, so I thought, right, I found where the line is in the XML and changed it. So I'll put them up.
What
Okay.
we want is someone to make a mod for chicken manure and a sell point that you can put out in front of your farm. With a few little bags of
Should be
manure
able
on.
to sell it to the garden centre, technically.
And to the garden centre, yeah, but you can sell it
Yeah.
off the road, at the road.
Composted chicken manure, huh?
Like Andy's maple syrup farm.
Yeah.
You put a sell point somewhere.
The apple tree mod has a gazebo that you can pop up anywhere. You know,
Oh,
to
yeah.
sell your apples.
Oh, yeah. Johnny Appleseed.
Need a cider factory, that's what you do.
Yeah, that'd do. Simple to do. Got the apple mod. You could make get an in-game factory, get it to accept apples and output cider. and you want a supermarket mod or something like that, that accepts cider. Done.
I'll buy the cider back.
Well, I kind of
That's a
like
better
the
option.
pumps and hoses where they have the manure separators, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to work it out, and I'm not sure if it's actually. I don't want more solid manure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just have slurry. I don't really want solid manure because solid manure is harder to deal
Just
with.
don't put straw in your sheds.
Yeah, but when
Yeah,
you're using
but-
the separator, it separates the solids out of the slurry.
Because the real farms I deal with that have manure separators, they separate the manure and then they recycle the sawdust out of the manure as bedding. So they recycle the bedding
Yeah,
so they can use.
I watched a video on that, the farm that does that.
Yeah, so they do that, and then after they separate the manure, they also put it through a methane digester. So then they digest it and collect the methane to burn and make electricity.
Yeah, there was a farm. Where's Scrum from? Netherlands. There's a farm there that does it. Farmer Phil went to it just before Christmas. They had one recently. Oh no, I don't think it was them. I think it was one over here. It only works properly if you've got a herd of 1,000 cows. That's when it sort of breaks even.
Well, yeah, but out here 1,000 cow dairy is nothing. Most
Well,
people got
obviously,
2,000 plus. You know, and most of them, a lot of them have, separators and digesters, because it cuts down on the total amount of liquid manure because you're
Yeah.
pulling out the solids and then you're also digesting it afterwards. So the after product is actually better. So the slurry digestate that's done with that whole process is actually more concentrated.
Yeah.
So you get a better fertilizer. You get less of it, but you get a better quality product at the end of it. But you still get more than you're ever going to need anyway. Plus, a lot of the farms are taking in industrial waste. So they're taking in applesauce and, milk whey, all the wastewaters that come from, making cheese or processing milk and all that other stuff. So they take that, run it through the digester, make a little extra, and get paid to do it.
Falling asleep, Jamie.
No,
Oh,
just concentrating.
oh.
Oh,
Well, you're feeding cows
Yeah.
or something.
No, trying to pick up bales, but I forgot the trailer. You got to be nice and close to get them.
Oh, yeah. Where have we got bales?
I baled all the straw on that sorghum field.
Oh,
In cosplay, won't you pick up your bales?
It will.
used to.
I think it only works for the in-game bale loader, though, doesn't it?
Never
No, I
used.
don't
It used to
think
work
so.
with anything before.
Works with anything.
In
Most
19,
of
I
the
used to
time.
use the road train pack, 2 flatbed trailers, of course. Yep, no worries. filled the both trailers up, drove itself to the sell point, unloaded, drove back, knew exactly where it finished off, and kept going. Which was good,
Because he
seeing
has a
I was
counter
getting,
on how many bales are on the field.
yeah, well, I was getting over 1,000 bales on one of the fields. So yeah, about 1,200 bales. One field, that's draw. I know, I haven't tried that in the new version.
I've tried it a couple of times. The only doesn't work every time.
Hmm.
That's garbage.
Yes.
Just emptied the manure pit and he still leaves it in the shed.
That's nice.
Yeah. Some extension that is. Let's see if I can get my spreader in the shed now.
Well, it's like the manure extension I tried to make that only shows up in the store as an extension. Still can't figure that one out. Then I went to place it on the map, and it's about 3 times too big, so I have to go
That's
download
half the
somebody
problem.
else's.
Most of them are too big. They're either too big or they're too small.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Goldilocks problem.
Huh.
Yeah.
None of them are just right.
Well, the thing is, like on Valley Spring, a lot of the stuffs you can buy in store, place them. One of the things you can't are the manure extension pits. I mean, you can with the slurry.
Well, I placed the manure extension pits on my Valley Springs single player, and it worked.
Jamie, did you see the silage bunker that I placed on Valley Springs on Wanko's server?
No, I didn't. I know which one you mean, the little tire one.
I'm like, oh, this is a little one. Like, because when you're in the editor and you're placing it, it's like, oh, this is a little one. It don't fit in this area, right? Then I placed it, and then I went to unload it. I unloaded 2 wagons load. I'd say like 40,000 liters in it. It's like overheaping full. So I'm like, well, this didn't work. This is a waste of my time. I couldn't even, like, as I was trying to compact the silo, I was just pushing it out of it. That's all I was doing. I'm like, this is a waste. Who even put this in here? What am I going to do with 40,000 liters of silage?
Silage.
Well, I'm just going to have to go, I'm going to have to go back to the sausage maker. I love the sausage maker.
Ugh. I hated that thing.
Yeah, well, you could hate it. I'm going to tell you that that's the best way to make silage bales.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Wonko tried it.
Yeah, well,
He tried it on this
hey.
map. It was on this map. Made a bloody great long sausage. He had it parked over near the cows there, and every time someone drove past, they'd hit it.
I remember this because we put it in there, and I insisted that he used it, and he thought it was bloody good. That was his comments when he was making it. And then when he was trying to feed out of it, everybody kept running into it because of where he put it.
Put it in a stupid place.
Yeah, he put it right in the middle of where everybody was driving. Because we had the fermenting silos right there. It was right at the end of the fermenting silos.
Yep.
I remember
Yeah.
that. Everybody kept running into it, and then it got all kind of like squirrely because it's like grabbing a snake by the tail kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't think you could get silage out of it. I think by the time we finished playing, it was still laying there.
Well, it was still there because he wouldn't use it because he kept pulling all the silage out of the fermenting silos for the
Yeah,
cows.
that's right. Yeah, we had
He
3
didn't use
towers
them.
there.
But you literally you make it. You go out there, you go up to each bale, you hit cut bale, and you just pick it up, throw it in the mixer. I love feeding bales in a mixer.
Oh, yeah, that's a great job.
That's how I feed cows. I do everything with bales.
Yeah, me too. Belly Springs, that's all I feed them. Silage bale, nothing else.
In Bailey
Oh,
Springs, I'm just buying all my feed because I can't make it. I don't have time to make it.
Got time to make silage bales and that's it. That's why I don't bother with anything else. I feed them silage. They produce enough milk. They can't do that on any other map because cows don't eat silage. Giants, wankers.
Well, that's all mine are getting fed.
And they do quite well on silage only. Produce quite a lot of milk.
I do say that the John Deere Farmer game of like 2003 or whatever, that was a really realistic the way that they did stuff, more than Giants.
Yeah. That was a good game though. I enjoyed playing that.
Used to
Shame
get,
they
you know,
never kept it going, updated it, kept it going. So,
yeah, because you got the family members that would show up, and if you didn't keep them happy, they'd leave. And then if you got hired workers, you could get like a level 5, and then you could work them up, and they would eventually, the more you worked them, the higher level they would get, and the more things they could do.
yes.
And then if you put, let's say it took a level 8 to seed, and you put a level 6 on there, and then you'd seed the wrong crop in your field.
Yeah. Yeah. Same with the harvesting. If he wasn't high
Yep.
enough to really do harvesting, he'd leave rows, miss a chunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had that
I
in this
used to
game.
always put. I used to like hire the level 2 or 3 guys, and I just put them in the plows,
Yeah. Try and
make a
level 'em
plow.
up.
Yep.
But they'd still muck up too. You'd have section here that wasn't plowed, you know. Or a road that
I
was
had like 2,000. Like on the one game I had like 2,000 cows I was taking care of. And
Yeah.
each barn had a family member taking care of the barn.
Oh yeah.
And that's how I did it, because for some reason, the only way I could keep family members happy was to give them one dairy barn, and
Right.
they could clean and milk and whatever one dairy barn and be happy. Anything else I asked them to do, get fucked, they'd leave.
Yeah. Stops.
Mm-hmm. But I would set a family member on each barn, so every time I got a family member, I built another dairy barn.
Right. Yeah, I don't remember that. That part of it. But it was a good little game. The graphics were okay. Yeah, gameplay was good. And then they just died.
Yeah, because they made John Deere John Deere Farmer, then they made John Deere American Farmer Deluxe, and then they made John Deere North American Farmer. There was 3 versions of the game.
Yeah, don't know what happened to it though. Maybe Giants bought them out, or maybe they went and worked for Giants. Who knows?
No, Giants was a part of it.
Oh, was it? Were they?
Giants were a part
Well,
of that game.
Giants and John Deere collaborated with the sprayers, didn't they?
Yeah.
With the precision farming
And
thing.
precision farming, yeah. Wish the hell they'd update precision farming.
Yeah.
Does not work with the new vegetable crops. Precision farming goes, what? What are you doing? What's this? Grass? What? You plowing it? Ah. What? Fuck, you can't.
You should get some fertilizer bonus, nitrogen bonus for plowing grass under.
Yeah, you should. Used to.
Well, anything you plow under, you should get nitrogen bonus.
Yeah, you used to. I think precision farming said no, you can't do that now. Think. You do in base game without precision farming working. You'll get
Yeah.
a fertilizer stage, no matter what it is, if you plow it in. But precision farming says no.
I thought that was going to be more than it turned out to be.
Precision farming, yeah, no. It's better than it was, but
It
it's still
came out.
not
It
good.
came out in 1922's version was better, a little more
Yeah.
refined. But here
Still
we
not
are,
enough.
you know, 34 years later since the original rendition, and we really haven't gotten anything more out of it.
No. Yeah, I think the team that worked on it put it on the back burner. Giants don't care.
Well, the team that worked on it probably, you know,
Disbanded.
yeah.
I think the team
Well,
that,
I mean, it's just
that
like,
works on Maize Plus, they just did forcibly.
At gunpoint.
Bloody.
uh,
How can we stuff our farm simulator and ruin it for everyone? I know. Let's do this.
what I would really like is I would like an add-on that gives you clover, alfalfa, and rye, and then makes it applicable to everything, like Maize Plus does. So it works with everything. But, you know, it gives you the funk silos. So even if you pull in a mod that it's not applicable to it, it overrides it and still makes you be able to put grass silage, alfalfa silage in that, you know, modded bunker
Yeah.
silo.
Yeah.
Maize Plus does that really well, but then it does all this other stupid stuff that just ruins your game, you know?
Yeah.
And it makes feeding the animals complicated beyond where it needs to be because they don't tell you what you're supposed to feed each animal. It just says, oh, well, this is a protein, this is a power group. Well, I don't know what a protein group is. What am I supposed to give these animals? You know what I mean? You know, in the game, it doesn't tell me what to give them. If it said, like, oh, protein group, this includes, you know, alfalfa, clover, blah, blah, blah. Oh, okay. Now I kind of understand what I'm supposed to do. But they don't. They don't give you any documentation. There's nothing in the help menu in the game. They could make a help menu in the game, but they don't. You know?
No, that's what I said. The group would get together and say, let's make Maize Plus and piss everyone off, and that's what they've done. Except for the diehards who think it's wonderful that you have to stuff around so much. There's enough stuffing around in the game now. Let's just play it and enjoy it. You want to do something, you look up how to do it, you do it. Not just try for months to work it out and then crack the absolute shits with it.
I would like, you know, it to be a little more complex to feed the animals. I think the pig feeding is the worst of the game. I mean, the way they've done it's terrible from the base game standpoint. But the cow feeding, I would like to see, first of all, let's put some corn and soybean in the diet and mineral feed, you know.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic because, you know, the majority, like half of the diet silage. But what's the other half? Well, the other half is made up of hay. It's made of cottonseed. It's made up of soybean, corn. You know, there's a whole mixture of things that go into TMR, not just, you know, silage.
Well, most
Because if you
most
really
also-
want to just make TMR, you can just throw one hay bale in, fill the rest with silage. That makes TMR. You don't need the other stuff.
No, you don't.
You know, in the mixer wagons, you don't anyway.
No.
The pigs is like a catch-all of we're just going to give you everything you can grow in the game and just throw it into the pigs and eat it.
Yeah.
The horses is
Andy-
okay.
Andy's feed mix is great. I
Mhm.
wish he'd release it. You can make your own recipe. Just select. It's got a menu that you can select what you want to
Mhm.
mix with what you want to mix with what you want to mix, and you mix it. There you've got your cow food, pig food, whatever. Maize plus stuffs horses and cows up. So you don't feed horses hay, you have to feed them horse hay, which is different to cow hay, which is different to hay. And fuck off hay.
Well, that's the other problem I ran into with it is I'm like, well, how do I make horse hay? I'm trying to make horse hay. I've got grass.
It's probably the wrong flavour grass.
It's got to be horse grass.
Yeah, it's got to be horse grass. Like
So
horse hay.
you're wrong on that, Johnny, because you can buy that in the shop, but
Horse
you don't
hay.
actually have to feed horse hay to the horses. Just so you know,
Ah,
Maize Plus isn't as bad as you originally think it is.
no, it's worse. So,
No, it's actually not that bad because when I started getting in the XMLs and reading it, it's not that bad because when you start looking at all the stuff that's involved, you go into the shop and it's like horse hay and this, you know, and you're like, okay, because I was trying to figure out how to make it. Well, you can't make it. It's only available in the shop. Well, but if you make regular old grass hay, you can still feed it to the horses. But it would be nice to get some more complexity to the chicken food because for some reason I don't understand why normal chicken food contains 50% corn. 50% corn. Yet in Giants, they don't take corn.
no, it's like cows don't take silage, mate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yet almost 50% of a TMR mix for cows is corn silage.
Yeah.
The big thing I want is I want corn silage to be different than hay grass silage. Because
Yeah,
it
but
is
corn
different.
silage is whole in
What's that, Ian?
it's what over here they class that as whole crop. So like
What do you
over
mean?
here we grow maize, we don't grow corn, maize, which well that'll be harvested as a whole crop and used as silage.
Yeah. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Well you can
And
you can put that into a silo to ferment just doesn't ferment the same in real life. In game you can put it in a pit.
Yeah, but you know, when I was feeding cows, half of the ration was corn silage, and then a quarter of it was alfalfa silage, and then another quarter of it was the corn, grain, soybean, and cotton
Well,
seed and all that
You can
mix.
change that within the shed XML. What you feed
Well,
them.
yeah,
So
yeah,
you
in
can
the
specify
the
what
animal
amount.
food XML in the map, you can change it, but you know, I'm looking for a mod that I can. I don't want maps to dictate that stuff. I want mods that I can download and activate to dictate that, so that it works on every map, no matter what I'm
Yeah,
doing, so that I can stay consistent.
yeah, I
And
know what you mean.
Maze Plus kind of does that, but they just go way too far with it. They just make, you know, oh, you need this and you need that. And if you look at it, it looks very, very complicated. But once they pulled the XMLs up, and I'm like, it's not all that complicated with what they're doing. It's just that you can feed in this category. You could feed all these things, but then it goes back to, oh, well, you can just feed grain, corn in that category, and it satisfies all the other categories that they've created. That you need a corn grinder and all that other stuff to make. But you don't have to do any of that, you know. It's just overly complicated for, in my opinion, the reason.
I had a fuel mate.
She's just a bit of the fuel and she's just a bit of the surface.
Oh. Poor old truck.
Watch this total coming up in a second here now.
Jesus, we're broke now. Poor old girl, no one looks after her. Use it.
Oh, is that a lime truck?
No, not the line truck. The semi. Poor old girl.
Well, I don't fix or fuel anything.
No, I noticed that. Or wash it.
I don't wash nothing either.
Very rarely you put it away.
Well, that field I just seeded, it had 0 nitrogen, just so you know.
Yeah, it's got to be fertilised now, doesn't it?
Yeah, it needs to be fertilized.
Yeah, it wasn't
I'm
fertilised
trying to
last
figure
time.
out how to. I'm trying to figure out how to make a weeder fertilizer.
A what?
A weeder that fertilizes.
One
There
in
is.
game.
Yeah,
One
There
in game
is-
that does.
There's not one in game.
yeah,
What?
there is. Oh no, there's a weeder that seeds.
There- There's
Wait a
there's
second.
weeders. There's weeders that seed. There's not weeders that fertilize.
Change the seed to fertilise and you'll be
Fertilizer,
right.
and then you've got one.
Yeah,
Doesn't work.
doesn't it?
No, because I have to change the specialization for it.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with that.
Change the specialisation.
Right. I have to create a new specialization for like a sprayer or something.
Hey, look at this fucking thing.
Because I
Hey.
tried what I know how to do and it didn't work.
You need a mobile spray unit for this farm, Johnny.
Need a mobile spray unit to tow behind this truck.
Well,
Idiot.
can you just take the fertilizer spreader and the lime spreader truck and just put fertilizer in it?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh.
To
I can't
fertilise the
see
field,
Discord.
you just did.
Discord's
Yeah.
in the way, and I figured whatever you're doing wasn't important.
Man. Yeah. I don't
I'll
do
just
anything.
ask you what. I'll just ask you what you're doing. I don't need to see you running into things.
Uh-huh.
I gotta pet the dog. I'm busy.
Ah.
My doggy vacuum showed up, so I'm gonna vacuum it.
A vacuum your poor little dog.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Get all the itchy dandruff and fur off him. He's got clippers. So when you clip him, it sucks all the fur and everything right off the clippers right into the vacuum.
Lovely.
I'm gonna use that on me.
Uh-huh. That's a good
Kind of
thing.
disappointing that humans aren't as furry as like dogs.
Yeah, it'd be lovely if it was furry. Imagine
We
how many
would look
people
a
would be walking around smelling like wet dog. Jeez, they're bad enough now.
well, at least they'd look a lot better.
Oh yeah.
You see
Some.
naked humans now.
Yeah, I know. They're fucking hard. Some of
Yeah, go to the beach. Come on. I mean, you got half furry things just hanging out all over the place.
well, you're going to leave that there, are you?
What?
The tractor.
What, you want me to move it?
You're not even going to take it back to the farm.
No, I'm not going to take it after the farm. I'm just going to quit.
Get it off this bloody field so I can do at least one acre.
Like my testicles.
You wish.
Not by you. Get out of the way. I can't get out of the gate.
Well, you can't drive. There you go. What are you complaining about?
No, because I can't get out of the gate because your heater's too
Oh,
long.
jeez. Fucking
All
hard
this
work.
lag. I can't
Where's the lag?
drive with all this lag.
Oh, I can't drive with all this leg either. Bloody atrocious.
Jamie
Oh,
picked the
why
biggest
it's so
truck we
bad
got to
tonight.
pick up bales.
Huh?
Jamie's picking up bales with the biggest truck we got.
Yeah. Probably getting rid of that bale that's been sitting there for months.
Yep.
Because
69
people
the mark.
keep changing the fucking size of the bale.
I wish they would just ban every version of auto load that's not universal auto load.
Yeah, it should ban everything.
Yeah.
I wish someone would make the big version of the in-game bar loader. No one has. Bloody beautiful thing.
Universal auto load works great because you can just put anything on it. Doesn't matter what the bale size is. You don't have to maintain. If you accidentally change the bale size in the middle of a field, it doesn't matter. It'll pick them all up.
It does matter.
Doesn't matter if you're trying to wrap the bastards.
Well, yeah, it does, but it doesn't matter to universal auto load. It still picks them up.
Just unwrap. This is what you want. Grass bales. Oh, good.
On one
Oh.
trailer, I mean, I've got the Heston 4x4x8 baler. It picks up those. It picked up the regular bales. It picked up wrap bales. Doesn't care. All on one trailer.
Yeah, but I don't want grass bales. That's what I'm getting at. People go and change them to the big size bales. That's great for everything except grass. And you tend to forget. You know, you think, oh yeah, well someone will check it. I won't be bothered. Thanks. That's the problem. People don't check. They start making grass bales, and you can't wrap the bale. So then you got to bloody either throw them in a what are they called? Bale thingy, thrower outery, whatever it's called.
Yeah, a bale shredder.
Bale shredder, that's the word. You gotta throw them on the bale shredder. Make
Yeah, but that
a
only
line
works
of
for
fucking
straw. It
grass
doesn't
on
work
the
for
ground and
grass.
rebale it all. Yeah, there is now a grass wrapper that will wrap 240s. We just don't have it because we've got too many other fucking mods. So yeah.
No, because the Anderson inline wrapper, that supposedly does 240s.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't. It does, but it's a stationary baler.
It's not a stationary baler. It's a stationary wrapper.
Well, it's a stationary wrapper. Yeah, you got to take your bales to it, throw them in, it wraps it, spits it out. Then you have to move that bale because it won't do another one because there's a bale in the way. So you do one bale at a time. Oh, that's so much fun.
It's not that bad. I did it on Bailey Spring. I've
Yeah, I
done it
tried
twice
it.
on my single player this week. It's not that bad.
I tried it, and it's just too much work when you can
It's too
do it.
much work. Oh, you don't have enough toes to make it work. I got it.
No,
It's okay.
don't
It's
want to be
okay.
loading bales up manually. Fuck that.
It's a lot for you to walk between the wrapper and the loader. I understand.
Oh no. What do
It's
you
a
mean
lot
walk?
of work.
You're using super strength, are you? That's cheap. At least I don't do that. I use a fork.
What are we talking about?
Oh, the
It
stupid stationary bale wrapper that's so wonderful.
Oh,
No.
the Anderson baler, it does 240 bales.
The Anderson baler.
Bale wrapper. Anderson bale wrapper.
Yeah. Stationary.
Yeah.
Stationary.
Yeah.
I think the Gow one has a stationary as well. Oh no, let's see.
Yeah,
No,
it says 240
no,
right there. 180 to
no.
240 on the large square bale.
dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Yeah, and it's stationary, and you can only load one bale on it. You have to wait until it wraps it, spits it out back. You can put another bale in, but then you've got to remove the bale it's just wrapped or it won't start.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you
I've
put
tried it.
one bale at a time in there, it will be ready to accept the next bale before you can put another bale in it.
Uh-huh. I tried it because I had to.
You tried it, you failed because you don't like it because you weren't good at it.
No, exactly. You can, like,
Okay.
you could park it outside an auto load bale, like outside Andy's bale, and load it there. And when it finished wrapping, just drop it on the ground, and the shed would pick it up. That'd take one job away from you. Still
That's
pain
not
in
gonna
the
work.
butt. It does. Tried it.
You'd have to have the bale spawn on top of the wrapper, and that's not gonna happen.
What? I don't. You still the unloading of it is automatic, not the loading. You still have to manually load it. But when it's finished
Oh,
wrapping,
you're just
drops
saying
on
when
the
it
ground and it goes straight in the shed.
it's how is it going to do that? Because it's all part of the sausage.
They don't make a sausage. I'm talking about square
So
bar.
yeah, that wrapper right there makes the sausage of square bales.
I don't want a sausage square bar
Why not?
because it's a sausage.
It's not bad. It's You just go cut all the bales, so you got a bunch of silage bales ready to
Oh,
go.
and then you got great big sausages laying all over your farm everywhere in the fucking road, causing lag, instead of having it in a bale shed, which causes zero lag. Yeah. Yeah, so
So there's so much wine, I don't have enough cheese to go with it.
Yeah, go and buy some cheese. I'll give you wine.
Yeah,
all right.
I got lots of cheese. You just don't,
I
you're
got more wine than
producing
you've
way
got
too much
cheese, mate.
wine.
Anyway, I'm going to thank my viewers for viewing. If they did, if they didn't, then I don't thank you at all. But otherwise, I do. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you very much. We'll be back again, possibly tomorrow. Who knows? See how me whining goes. Till then, take care. Take care of each other. Bye all.
Night all.
Night all.
Bye.
I will do the same. I'll end my stream here and thank Johnny, Doc, Gizmo, Ian for dropping in chat. Apparently Brummy was here earlier too, was he?
Yeah, a couple of hours.
Yeah. Anyways, good time.
Yeah.
Lots of good debates, as always.
You love it.
I do. Stir the pot. Anyway, probably catch up with you again on Sunday on Valley Spring.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll save, get
Okay.
out.